what MIBR would want to be looking for. They saw a player teleport to the other side of the map, maybe assumed that this would be a little bit more open. That's not the case though. They're walking into a full stack. Not a bad start though. Cortezia is going to get the opener.
They've come in, drawn first blood, now the pressure mounting for Fnatic. The remaining players on the site though still have plenty of backup. It's a messy fight for Kayak, and he goes down with the punish right after Crash. He's managing one, and Alpha are still flying under the radar, but he used his util earlier. They'll know that he's here. Finding the players a different story, but MIBR making a good job of it. But then Chronicles flying comes through. A pain in the side as MIBR find only one left, and Alpha's there to clean it up. Fnatic, they made the read early. The push-up from Kron gave them the info.
Yeah, honestly, from the position that they walked into, bit of a gamble. Crashies as well, already managing to add another to the death toll. And Aspas, he's kind of stuck in the mud, but still manages to get two.
Time is ticking away. He is trying to bait them into a fight. They've seen he's not defusing, but he's isolated one as a result. Alpha playing this masterfully, but the clock, his biggest enemy, if not the shots from the other side. A 3-2 scoreline locked in for MIBR. They're showing some serious resilience early on up behind.
And the counter already being thrown in to try and deny that showstopper, but it will not be denied. The response, though, from Crashies is huge.
Another for Crashies! He'll find 4 before falling. And Artson attempts to drift to another dimension, but he is sent straight there. A one-way ticket to round 12. See if they can continue to do so. This one should be an easy follow-up. Big investment from the defensive side. They've already lost one player with only one pistol carried through. Anything else for Fnatic is a bonus, and there's Shenum gone as well.
Yeah, they also have to somewhat wait for that other player to get back in to even retrieve one of those guns. Timing should make it fairly easy.
Phantoms up top. One of the two weaknesses for MIBR. Uses the decoy to push them back, and it's a lot of stoppage from MIBR, keeping Fnatic down to 20 seconds before they've got boots on the ground. Aspas falls with the wall bang. Verno doing a ton of damage. Oh! He'll take down Kayak, and he leaves Boaster. Alpha and Crash, he's all very low. The volley just misses. The plant will be secured still. A huge opportunity with Alpha regenning his health and dropping Verno. They could clean up the rest of the kills on the site. In fact, Alpha even gets challenged deep, and it ends up in a 1 versus 1. Cortezia alone. And no idea where Alpha's gotten to, thinking maybe that he's fallen back, but Alpha's close on the site, in that corner, just to his left, crouched down. The read is there, and so is the round for MIBR. A seeming death sentence for Fnatic, as double digits secured by America's number 4.
None of the utility has been baited out just yet from the side of Fnatic. They are running into the blender. Cortezia up close, has already managed to drop Chronicle. They have 10 seconds, they have to go through a molly. They're not baiting out any of the utility, 6 seconds. And if someone swings this, it's all but over. The round is gone, Fnatic are just capitulating. They are making this far too easy for MIBR.
Seemingly seconds away, showstopper on the Boaster from bad to worse for Fnatic's IGL. And a 5 versus 4. The Fnatic are facing into. It's behind them, this TP taken. It's going to at least send most of the squad out of the way, but Chronicles caught on the rotate, another man down. Aspas, such an unusual position, he's culminated in hand. They're being so patient in clearing these angles. That spam looking deadly. Cortezia again delivering when he's needed. Pop the ultimate, but I mean, he needs time here. It's not ticking quite quick enough, and 2 players to find. Caught looking the wrong way. Artson to seal the deal. MIBR 13-5. It's decimation on map number 1. A big bounce back needed from Fnatic in the next. They say you find strength in your scars often. Well, Fnatic have got quite a few here.
They could send the China number 1 and the team that finished second at the previous international event into the lower bracket. A great start already. Alfio was meant to be the anchor of the site. Aspas has eliminated him immediately and already looks to carry forward.
Oh, nice stuff from Cortezia as well. Seems like such a safe pair of hands. lurking out on mid, picking
Go
them
on.
off one by one till Crashies is the last man standing. A 1 versus 5, an ace needed. His first already chalked up, but Aspis takes him out clean. 1-0 start for MIBR.
A one-man advantage, but look at where the remaining two are. They are sat all the way back. They've got so many angles left to clear, and the spams might just be enough. A solid start already. As Chronicle goes down, Grabwell available, there it is, pulling them out of position. They need to push, they need to fight these players, because that spike is already ticking all the way. Somebody needs to be on it, and now the spam going through. I don't even know if there's enough time anyway. It won't matter. MIBR, they sacrificed themselves, but in a bonus round, who gives a damn? Surprisingly, I think he actually did 0 damage there, which I don't know how.
Those are some thick walls. As you can see across the map is the case. Good damage by Fnatic to start with, but that spark is going out.
Just sat in the back line with the opportunity to spam. If Verno could dodge those shots, there's a chance. Already finds the first. Aftershock goes through a second for Verno. He's looking to do it all with the Odin. Only 2 remain. Verno's still on the corner, finally shut down, and Chronicle could put an end to the absolute madness that Verno was trying to deliver. There's the dash through and the information, but Artson just ignores it. That one was free, and he goes for a little more. A 3-for-1 combo deal. Through.
Can rain down from Fnatic as they look to close in the space. They're being picked apart. The Cosmic Divide, it may have saved Boaster. In fact, it only bought him time. Aspis there for the double. But still players sticking around, especially with weaker weapons. They don't have to be as respectful of this, instead using those cages to get a little bit closer. And Boaster's managed to overwhelm Genom. Aspis, players all around. He's adjusted just in time. But it has to be Verno, the man who we've seen. The Gravwell having to be used early on, but the time ticking now, the pressure mounting for Fnatic as Genom finds one that's free! In this world of chaos, Verno is the cam, that Odin.
Last round
it finds so much value, and a 7th round, a guaranteed lead at halftime for MIBR already. The stage is set for the second half with this, and it's Aspis getting aggressive. He'll only find the one. Kayak's there to save the day, but damage was done to Alfier. The weaker weapon thriving, even on range, but the Odin comes back. The wall bangs again for Verno.
They are just being held back, and somehow Kayak is just dodging all the bullets. They can't expect anybody to be here, but they've been able to find the early trades. The stun was decent, but it doesn't matter, but now it's all onto Boaster. In that backline again with the operator, facing off against a man who is a master of that gun. But that time is ticking desperately low, and he does not flinch. It is Boaster in the post-spawn, and Fnatic in the lead. Get a little bit more aggressive, but the drone so impactful. Using it a little earlier, we saw them struggle with that on the attack half. Boaster goes swinging? All right, they're looking like a completely different team to map number 1, just taking the firefights. Okay, sure, it's still individualistic, bitch, but now it works. We are into this same post-spawn. Now this time, Cosmic Divide, that's at least going to make things interesting, but look at the Fnatic players immediately running back through into the site, looking to join in, and there's that flank coming through once again. It may not even be needed. The players on the site doing good work, the wraparound from Artson, but now he's all that remains, and he's completely surrounded. That tap will be heard and quickly cleared. Fnatic's B-site execute is looking unstoppable. That's the only word I could use in this scenario. You're not doing this again.
How about they have to do something? The retakes haven't worked, and now it's time to fight for this ground. Fnatic putting a Rolling Thunder through. There's some utility to cover the fallback, and Aspis makes it out, but they've lost Genom. The cross on mid, caught, and Alpha's out of there for free with the cages. They haven't taken the same space as before, and now the A site's open for the rotate. He's stuck in this corner. He can't get out without a big fight. Finds his first. Kron is low, and he'll fall as well. 12 seconds, Spike down. They need to deal with Cortesia, and they will. 7 seconds, Spike makes it to site, and a plant will be secured. Fnatic can still end it here. Aspis, the last man standing. The final hope of MIBR on this map, but the flawless streak continues for Fnatic. A dominant showing A bounce back for the ages on Abyss. Keep an eye out for him, but Kayak, we talked about this on the desk, his the defense, the duelist can sometimes be a bit of a weakness. You can see Kayak drop off. Well, he started out with flying colors, as have Fnatic. A 5 versus 3, and MIBR trying to make up the distance with a deep push, but oh, it's messy.
He got there in the end, and he's got support coming in from behind as well. Maybe didn't even need it. It's the wall bang for Kayak.
Even a smoke down there as well. The challenge on the site has to come from Kayak. He's the only player coming from that angle. And Alpha takes a risk walking through the smoke, but it's worked out. Big advantage for Fnatic. Taken down to equal footing, but Verno on 4 HP is being pushed back, the time ticking, and they still have to deal with Aspas in the corner. They've done so flawlessly. It's looking dangerous. Verno had a chance there, but he's fallen all the way back as time has ticked rather all the way to the end. A Red Bull clutch coming in.
And the patience of Alfie are going to be everything. The spot is being checked though. Jenem very careful. Time starting to tick. Chronicle wants to try and make a play. And he may have just made the play of the round. A quick double. Bosa now gets another, and 20 seconds left on the clock.
He has to do so much with it, even walking through the snake fight. And he'll find himself 2. Weakens up Crashies, but Kayak, each barrel as deadly as the next. He set them up for success. And Alfier's hammered it home.
You can't do an Eldar. He's buying time. An immediate rotation. Verno's done well. This now definitely makes things a little bit more interesting, but the HP, it's going to be a little bit lower, a missed shot, and a chance for Artson to take that extra space.
But now they've got it. Cross onto the side, and it's looking easy. Artson, all 3 for him. He has just pulled out a big play right when they needed it. Well, they're going to double up on that short fight, but the wraparound from MIBR sends Aspas straight into the mixer. Alfier falling with just 1, and Kayak, he'll try to escape, but he can't quite activate the ult in time. In fact, he activated it just in time to lose it. And Cortesia seals the deal for MIBR 3-5 now.
There needs to be a retreat into the corner, while Artson already chasing Crashies, though he found a gap. 2 still standing for either side. Artson from above. Crashies is watching for this, but he will eventually have to plant the spike. Even still, though, he's the one to take damage. And Cortesia's made it through. I don't know if the barrel was actually spotted. It was. And the Snakebite has bought a little bit of extra time, but Boaster is there. Another high-impact round from him on this attack side. And now Fnatic just 2 away from claiming victory and making it into the top 8. Already knows the players are looking to try and make the move. He's caught one. Still sat in the corner. That time's starting to tick away. They need to get in here, and the time surely is gone! MIBR, from the depths of defeat, have somehow stepped up. So they're still walking into a fairly stacked up site, and this is the amount of times that a player has been caught by that peak. And while Jennem's actually just going to go back in for more, he's going back in for everything!
TP used into backside. It spotted Artson. He's running for his life, but he'll be caught, and that is not a good look. Blood in the water immediately as Artson falls.
Deploying drone.
A little bit more needed for Fnatic to close this one out. The dive in from Jenem presents a danger, and Kayak's the one to eat the bullet on the other side. Trades back and forth. The Sharks are circling here for Fnatic. The series along with it. This started out terribly. They had to climb their way back in. And the slide in from Aspas may undo all their hard work. Chronicle in a 1 versus 1. A single shot to lock in playoffs. And he will strike the final blow. 2-1. Fnatic win it with a Red Bull clutch.